into space and time. I don't know where I'm going, but I keep on floating.
Hi, guys, everyone. How we doing? I'm Andrew Eisler.
And I'm John G. And this is
Beyond the Stage Sessions. Hey. Tonight we have Jordon Frank in the house right here.
Yeah.
The one and only, yes.
Some noise.
And we have Charlie John in the house as well. Let's give him a shout out. This will be Charlie John's first experience with Beyond the Stage. Jordon Frank actually was a part of one back in 2023 with Beyond the Stage Live, so we were able to interview him before. We're going to do a recap with him later on, and Charlie John, we're going to get some all-original new information, and I'm very excited to find out what he's got to bring to the table. But really, it comes down to you guys in the room at the end of the day. Thank you so much for being here. You could be anywhere on your Friday night in the entire universe, and you choose to be here at Radio Artifact with us, and that means the world, the universe, to myself and John. So
thank you, seriously.
Yes. Thank you.
Andrew, you want to start off with some announcements for us? I mean, this is a big deal. This is our very first Beyond the Stage sessions. We've been doing Beyond the Stage Live, our first series out of Madison Live for the last year. So this is this transitional period is not just about us. This is about everybody taking the next step into their future, into their career. We want to catch up with Jordon. He's done some amazing things since the last time he was on a show with us. So this is exciting. Andrew, what else do you got for us? We've got a lot of news going on right now.
Yeah, there is a lot of going on. I do want to give a quick shout out. We're going to talk sponsors throughout the time of this event. We have quite a few that really help us put it on. If anyone is interested and has a company that wants to sponsor and be a part of our universe, please get with us. There's a QR at the table along with Beyond the Stage Sessions canvas. You can see all the information there. If anyone has a Q&A card or hasn't gotten one, if you go to the front door, there's Q&A cards and there's handbills that give you all the information about this night and everything with BTSU. We call it Beyond the Stage Universe going forward, our social media, the sponsors, and everything like that. So feel free to take that home with you and do something with it. And one other thing that I want to say is please take photos. Don't feel the need to keep your phone in your back pocket. Get it out, take photos, social media. That's what it's about. At the end of the day, it's hard enough in this world to get your word out, and social media is already difficult enough for the creators based on the new landscape. So if you could take photos for us and get it out there, shareability is high priority for us. So thank you for doing that.
Absolutely.
Yes.
We're here to elevate each other. This isn't just Beyond the Stage. This isn't just the artist. This is a creative community coming together, finding our strengths and helping each other identify each other's strengths and helping hone in on that so we can all elevate to the level we want our endeavors to reach.
Yep. It's a community effort. We're a collective, and we recognize that. So thank you for being here, and please take photos. But yeah, I do want to give a quick shout out to two of the sponsors to start. The first one is the Native brand. We have a store, Native on the Levee. It's myself and Jay Banks.
Shouts to Jay.
So please come down to Newport on the Levee, check out our store, find the lab if you can, and just taking the experience. And then also, we have Leaf and Limb on the Levee. There are 4 plants on the stage. They are all for sale if you're interested.
Say hi to the plants.
They say
can
hi.
hear you.
We are jamming with the living. That is the goal, is jamming with the living. So we are here with the plants, real time. They are for sale if you're interested and want to get a jump on your springtime going, you know? But I don't want to talk too much more, but I do want to say one more thing. These artists have worked really hard to get to this point. They have blood, sweat, tears, emotions, happy, sad has gotten them to this point to be on the stage, to have this conversation at halftime, because we will do the interview halftime with both Jordon and Charlie. So a lot has taken place. So it means the world to me, and I'm sure them as well, that you're here and sharing this moment. And the very first Beyond the Stage sessions, thank you for being here again.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
And I'm Andrew. This is John, and we'll see you soon. Thank you. First up, we got Charlie John.
John.
Yes.
Let's go. Make some noise, everybody, for Charlie.
Doing everything. All How we doing? All right, cool. So I'll just do one cover, all original show. Do one cover because Jordan knows. That's how I deal. I deal in cover music. Just want to shout out Beyond the Stage Live and Urban Artifact and everybody for having me. This is so cool. This is my like they were saying, this is my first time a part of Beyond the Stage world, Beyond the Stage universe, and I'm happy to be included. So I'm gonna play some songs for about 40 minutes, and then we'll go from there. How about that? This first song is one of my earliest songs, and it's called Change Me, and it's quite the banger, so here we go. I feel like I've been ready since the age of 18. Ain't nobody gonna stop me, cause it's always been my dream to wake up in the morning, see how many people called just to say how great my concert was the night before. The funny thing can happen, let's prepare for what I need. Been going for a while, gotta stop and just breathe. For things the same, but everything's changed. In my mind I'm freaking out, don't know who to blame. Well, I just feel so ready, like I'm being held back, I'm unsteady, thinking for myself, so let's just do that. And I can't take control of my life if I'm being busy looking at the stars, thinking about all the time that's gone by. And it's time for a change. My day-to-day ain't time to turn around from that clock, yeah. Face the mirror and change me. Whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, oh, yeah, yeah. Whoa, oh, oh. Take some medication, let it do its job. You'll feel less and less like you're being chased by a mob. And if there's one thing that I want, it's not to be his sob story looking like my whole life's been wrapped. Well, I just feel so ready, like I'm being held back, I'm unsteady, thinking for myself, so let's just do that. And I can't take control of my life. I'm too busy looking at the stars and thinking about all the time that's gone by. It's time for a change. My day-to-day ain't time to turn around from that clock, yeah. Face the mirror and change me. Whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, oh. I thought my whole life I've been pretending, but really all I was doing was bending. The idea that all I'm good for is spending my time away from everybody's views, just writing tunes. No, I'm thinking I can't lose. It's my life to abuse, and I can't take control of my life. I'm too busy looking at the stars and thinking about all the time that's gone by. And it's time for a change. My day-to-day ain't time to turn around from that clock, yeah. Face the mirror and change me. Whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, 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 whoa, oh, 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 yeah. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. When whoa, oh, 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 yeah, na, 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 na. I'm ready, hey, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Thank you very much. Whew. All right, I got some nerves out there. This next song I just released on my latest EP that I put out last year in the summer. And it's about my wife who's sitting right over there. No pressure. Nobody look at her, guys. Come on. Let's be professional. It's called Kiss Me Like That. I was gonna date till I died, hanging on for the thrill of the ride, the time of my life. But I tried putting love aside. I couldn't do it any longer. Couldn't do it any. Never had a friend kiss me like that. So let's see everything I've been chasing. I'm done wasting time. Never been up all night with nerves. Loving a friend so much that it hurts, and that's a fact. 'Cause I never had a friend kiss me like that, and I wish I knew you back when. Riding on a brand new red twins, such sweet innocence, and we would just make sense. Wanna love you all the way to the end, then love you every moment all over again. Oh, I never had a friend kiss me like that, so I'll let you everything I've been chasing. I'm done wasting time. Never been up all night with nerves. Loving a friend so much that it hurts, and that's a fact. 'Cause I never had a friend kiss me like. Oh, I never had a friend, never had a friend. Oh, never had a friend, never had a friend, never had a friend. I never had a friend kiss me like that. It's all that you, everything I've been chasing. I'm done wasting time, and I've never been up all night with nerves. Loving a friend so much that it hurts, and that's a fact. 'Cause I never had a friend kiss me like that. Thank you very much. All right, for this next one, we're rolling back a bit, 10, 15 years probably. Some extreme anxiety happening. Next minute, I'm writing a song, and it takes 5 minutes to write that song, and hopefully I can remember all the words. So here we go. Cold in the dead of the night, my mind's racing like a light, escaping from the dark. And oh, are these feelings of regret? I'm fighting every second to push them all away. Just keeps feeling like all these things are coming for me, and I can't wake up. No, I won't wake up. I'm guessing that's the price of losing my mind, and all these things are rushing towards me, and I can't wake up. Or maybe I don't want to wake up. Keep telling myself I'm gonna be alright. Oh, and days when it feels like the end, don't wanna have to pretend to feel something normal. Oh yeah, really gets to me. Oh, the hate and my need to feel like I'm something normal. It all keeps feeling like, and all these things are coming for me, and I can't wake up. No, I won't wake up. I'm guessing that's the price of losing my mind, and all these things are rushing towards me, and I can't wake up. Or maybe I don't want to wake up. Keep telling myself I'm gonna be I'm awake, awake, awake. I'm awake, awake, awake. I'm awake, awake. Keep telling myself I'm gonna be alright. All these things are coming for me, I can't wake up. No, I won't wake up. Keep telling myself I'm gonna be all these things, all these things, yeah, all these things. I'm gonna be alright, all these things, all these things, oh, nah, all these things. Keep telling myself I'm gonna be, oh, gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you again. This next song is this next song is apparently one of Jordan's favorites. He doesn't even know it yet. There you go. Haven't played it live much. I don't know why. It's a very personal song, but it's in March gonna be in a movie. So that's nice. It'll be in a Canadian film that's up there winning a bunch of awards apparently right now. And whenever I message the producer, he's like, "It'll be out here. Don't worry about it. It'll be out in America. Just keep calm." But anyway, it's a slower one, and it's called Over My Head. So here we go. It's all in my head. I need to forget what's been said. It's all in my mind. But feeling better takes its time. I don't want to wait for second chances. I know I only have the best intentions for myself. But us together keeps making sense every time I play it over in my head. It's in the way that you move me. It's in the way that you make me feel free. It's what you do in each moment. It makes me feel alive. And over my head. And over my head. You don't even think about it. I know I've never doubted. In the comfort of your heart, it's the best place for my life to start. I don't want to wait for second chances. I know I only have the best intentions for myself. Feeling the way I do with you every time I play it over in my head. It's in the way that you move me. It's in the way that you make me feel free. It's what you do in each moment. Makes me feel alive. And over my head. It's in the way that you move me. It's in the way that you make me feel free. It's in the way that you move me. It's in the way that you move me. It's in the way that you make me feel free. It's what you do in each moment. Makes me feel alive. And over my head. And over my head. Thanks very much. Thank you. Watch out for that movie, everybody. It's called The Dogs. There you go. Thank you. This is my rep down here. It's called my conduit. So I'm just like, next song. Come on, man. You gotta go. Only got 40 minutes. Do it. Thank you. It's called The Dogs, and I'm sure I'll be promoting it when it comes out. This is an older song. I haven't actually fully released it, and I hope that's allowed for this evening. So it is another very personal one about a close friend of mine. It's called Used. Don't speak a word. Just tell me you heard what I had to say to you yesterday. You put me through enough. Lately it's been too rough for something to change, for us to be saved. Oh, and I know that I can't take any more of these games that we've been playing, too many different ways. But you don't need to give me anything to hold on to. Even though it would mean everything in the world to you. Oh, and can you just let me go? No, I don't need to hear another excuse. I'm all out of time to give. I'll never forgive you. Got me feeling so used. The truth only comes when it's been clear for a while now what you've done. Oh, now and it's far too late. Yeah, now baby, say what you need to say. So please don't tell me now that you're putting us back together somehow. Won't you save it for someone new? Yeah, I hope you really feel it when you do. So you don't need to give me anything to hold on to. Even though I know it would mean everything in the world to you. Oh, and can you just let me go? And no, I don't need to hear another excuse. No, I don't need to hear another excuse, 'cause I'm all out of time to give you. I won't forgive you. Got me feeling so. Oh, I know I can't take any more of these games. I'll admit sometimes I think about you, wondering if I forgive you anytime soon. But you don't need to give me anything to hold on to. Even though I know it would mean everything, oh, it would mean everything in the world to you. Can you just let me go? No, I don't need to hear another excuse. I'm all out of time to give. I won't forgive you. I'm all out of time to give, and I'll never forgive you. Got me feeling so used. Thank y'all very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I don't get to do these shows that often, so I love looking back at old tracks I've done and being like, oh yeah, I used to like that one. I think I'm gonna play it tonight, you know? Yeah, thank you guys again for having me, seriously. This one's called Cold. It's cold outside and storming for days, and it's been a while since I've had a thought that was sane. Feeling locked up, feeling lower than I'm used to. Do I wanna get back? Do I wanna stay blue? It's so cold every time I step towards the light. All I want is to hold someone at night. Oh, and though we can go around forever like this, just as long as it stays cold outside. What can I do? What can I say to make you wanna hang your things and stay? For a while at least, we can dance all through the night. I hate the times like these. I just need your hand curled in mine. And it's so cold every time I step towards the light. All I want is to hold someone at night. Oh, and oh, we can go around forever like this, just as long as it stays cold outside. If you can't see oh forever anymore, could you please leave the light on when you close the door? Throughout all my time, oh, I know I didn't do everything right. Oh no, it's so cold every time I step towards the light. All I want is to hold somebody at night. Oh, and oh, we can go around forever like this, just as long as it stays cold. Oh, as long as it stays cold outside. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna play some new ones here if I got the time. Some new ones. What, 8:50, right? That's my time? That's the time I'm going to. Not everyone's checking their watches. Like, yeah. Okay, cool. Sweet. So I got time. Let's just everyone just chill out. I'm talking to myself right now. Everyone just chill. Just gonna let this chill for a second. Okay, I lied to you. I'm playing an older one. I'm saving those last two for my. I'm gonna end with a bang, as they say. This is a song called "Waste." Kind of a bit of a heavy breakup song, but we'll get through it together. It was a long time ago, so it's all right. Here we go. Lights down, curtains closed, feeling such a heavy dose of this midnight heartbreak. Memories that pass me by as if they're from a different life, and my whole body aches. There's not much I can do about it now, so can you just hear me out? I didn't mean to hurt you, I didn't mean to cause you so much pain. I can tell you I was young, but it's still no excuse. So it's just one thing I need to tell you. After you let me know that you're okay, oh, I'm sorry, but your love didn't go to waste. Oh, and remember when we first met, I never thought it'd come to this, the perfect picture of fantasy. And I can't sleep now, knowing how it all came crumbling down. When I knew that we would slip apart, but I never meant for you to fall so hard. Oh, I didn't mean to hurt you, I didn't mean to cause you so much pain. I can tell you I was young, but it's still no excuse. So baby, now it's just one thing, oh, one thing I need to tell you. After you let me know that you're okay, I'm sorry, but your love didn't go to waste. And I can tell you every single day from now on until we finally feel the same. But when I speak now, you look right through me and feel all the pain. Didn't mean to hurt you or to cause you so much pain. I can tell you I was young. Oh, there's just one thing, babe, one thing I need to tell you. After you let me know that you're okay, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, and I'm sorry, but your love didn't go to waste. Yeah. Oh.
Thank you very much. All right, so here come the new ones. I got 7 minutes. Let's do it. Let's get it. All right. So recently I started I'm going to waste it all talking now. So recently I started a folk duo with a friend of mine who lives in Austin, Texas. And she will be extremely happy that I'm doing this right now. If she's watching, Lauren, you're welcome. We wrote some songs together. We're going to be putting them out all this year. I think the full EP is going to be coming out in the summer. Anyway, the band is called The Wild Pines, and this is a song called Dance to Dance.
If we met a few years back, I'd have jumped right into the deep end before I knew that we could swim. 'Cause the words fall off your lips, it's the Lord that draws me in. but I know a little more now than I did. Let you go first instead. Let my heart follow my head. We could have a drink and laugh. We could talk about our past. But I'll go where this is going, honey. You can be sure nowhere. If it ain't a road to hoe, I'll let it go if it ain't go. If it ain't a line you cast, then it ain't my dancing dance. Oh, if we met a few years back, I'd have messed this up. Tried to run away when I start to feel too much, and I'd go first instead and let the fear get to my head. And we could have a drink and laugh. We could talk about our past. But I'll go where this is going, honey. You can be sure nowhere. If it ain't a road to hoe, I'll let it go if it goes. If it ain't a line you catch, then it ain't hot dancing dance. Dance to death.
Thank you. I'll take it all. Thank Lauren. Thank Lauren, really. She wrote all those lyrics. Thank you. All right, so this is my last song, I'm assuming. Anybody out there? Okay. You, Black Blob in the back. I'll say your mic. This is actually going to be our first single, and it is about a little thing called time, and it is called Time. Creative, right? So here we go. It's a song called Time.
You can't heal everything like they say. It's got a way of getting away. Waits for nothing, does its own thing. When I try to hold it tight, it flies. I used to get real down about it. It used to always be on my mind. 'Cause I used to think I was running out of it. But I don't when it's just you and I. And baby, when you hold me, why forget it even exists? There are no days, no years, no counting down minutes when you're kissing my lips. 'Cause baby, when you love me, we're just a boy and a girl. Forever's just the start for two willing hearts with all the time in the world. Something you feel but can't touch. You may think that there's never enough. Whoa, it's hard to find it when you're running behind it. You throw your hands in the air and give up. But baby, when you hold me, I forget it even exists. There are no days, no years, no counting down minutes when you're kissing my lips. 'Cause baby, when you love me, we're just a boy and a girl. it's just the start for two willing hearts with all the time in the world. Don't know where it all went, oh baby. Don't know where it all went. Oh, and baby, when you hold me, I forget it even exists. There are no days, no years, no counting down minutes. It's when you're kissing my lips. And baby, when you love me, we're just a boy and a girl. Forever's just the start for two willing hearts with all the time in the world.
Thank y'all. That's it for me. 8:50 on the dot, Mike. Thank y'all very much. Thank you very much. My name is Charlie John. Thank you very much. On. That's great, man. You feeling good? Yeah, man. Good. Yeah. All right.
Are we on? Yes, we're on. Thank you so much. Let's hear it for Charlie John one more time. Let's get it for him.
Make some noise. Oh my gosh, Charlie, thank you so much, brother.
Yeah, man. This is the first time I've gotten a chance to check him out live, and his voice can shake the walls. Clearly, he's got a power behind that. Man, his diaphragm's working overtime. But thank you again for being a part of this with us. This is the first time for us here at Radio Artifact, and it's huge for us because, you know, we're growing beyond the stage day by day, and this is a huge component to the future. So huge shout out to the guys in the command center, Devin and the crew.
Andrew, Devin, you guys are making us look so good on the interwebs right now. Oh my goodness.
Yes, and everyone on the live stream, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you all. Each Beyond the Stage event is live streamed, and we love to show the world what these artists are doing and a little bit about the artists. And we're about to do a little conversation, about 15 minutes of questions and stuff like that. So if anyone has any questions that they filled out on their Q&A card, this is the time to bring it to the box, and we'll see if we'll get to it.
If you had one shot,
one
opportunity, this is everything you have. Sorry. 8 Mile plays in the background.
Yeah, right.
All right. No, seriously, thank you guys so much. Let's hear it one more time. If you just don't mind, make some noise for Charlie John. One more time. Charlie, that was such a moving performance. Our friend Lloyd pulled me aside right away and said anytime Charlie's here and anytime we're doing something to call him because it was such an intimate and moving experience. So thank you guys. Every last one of you are making this so special. Andrew, I think it's about time we start segueing, don't you think?
Yeah, right before we do this conversation, though, I do want to give a quick shout out again to our sponsors that help us put on these events and do way behind the scenes, and they're a huge component to what we do.
So critical.
We've already talked about Native Brand and Leaf and Limb on the Levee. These plants are still for sale. But we also have 3 other sponsors that are crucial to what we do. The first one is Kelly's Cleaning Service. We have a cleaning company that's a part of our universe.
Kelly.
Yeah, huge shout out to Kelly Weber. She can clean industrial housing. She can teach you everything you need to know about clean. If you want to get a personal thing with her, she's amazing and she does great work. So Kelly's Cleaning Service. Then we have Threadworks, owned by Wes Weber.
Shout out Wes.
Yes. Shout out Wes. If you go to school and want your team to have a T-shirt and everyone gets their thing going, he can make you custom shirts. He can make shirts for your business, anything and everything. He does stitching. He does push-pull with the screen printing. He can do DTG, anything you would like. And then we also have, that's Threadworks, Wes Weber. And then we also have Jackie Mayer, who owns Mayer Law. We have a law firm that's a part of our universe.
For you troublemakers out there, I see you guys.
Yeah. If you need a criminal defense attorney, Jackie will get you out of anything that you need because she is amazing. She is the personality to go along with it. She is just an incredible human. So huge shout out to Jackie Mayer Law. Huge shout out Jackie. She has been so awesome. She was one of our art vendors at one of our Beyond the Stage live events. She does everything. So huge shout out to Jackie Mayer. Let's hear it one more time for the sponsors.
All right, thank you.
But without further ado, we're about to have a little conversation with Charlie John
Charlie, Jordan, come on up,
and
guys.
Jordon Frank. Hey.
Check
Yo.
it.
Yo.
Hello?
Hey,
You guys looking great over there.
thanks, man.
Long way away.
I know, right?
Yeah. A little different from the couch, isn't it, Jordan?
Yeah, I'll
you
sit
guys-
wherever. I don't care.
Yeah, right. Still on our I like to call it our it's Beyond the Stage Live. It's kind of the first show we did. We have a couch that we actually bring on stage. So we have a whole conversation on a black leather couch, and we have everyone who wants to be part of the show sits there and we have a conversation. In this case, we're doing stools. So we're gonna knock it down here.
It's casting stools, not
yes.
casting couch anymore.
It's casting stools, right.
This one's a budget film.
This is it's just a little take on what we're doing. We're trying to do a little bit of getting to know the artist on a deeper level beyond the stage. So when we talking music, we'll be talking life and what's going on. How are you guys feeling? How are you feeling, Charlie? After that,
Hot.
hot. Yes, these
much.
lights
like
are
hot
powerful.
and juicy? Because
Both.
Okay, good.
I would say both. And also thick with 2 C's as well.
Dude, your voice is so powerful. When did you really realize that you had the diaphragm for this? And
Oh, boy.
what age and when did you get this started?
So, okay, long answer. So I was singing in choirs in elementary school and high school and all that, but I didn't really branch out on my own as a solo artist until I was 18. So a friend of mine who's here actually, S.J. Pruitt, Samantha Jones Pruitt,
Hey, thank you for being here.
Holler.
she got me my first gig at a Starbucks in 2011.
Hey.
They got music at Starbucks?
They used to, and
Whoa.
they used to have, and they had my first, my audition there was you go in and they had a secret, person in the audience who worked there who was who would let everyone else know that, hey, he's good enough to play here, kind of thing.
I see. Puts one in the crowd. Or more,
Yeah.
You know?
And then so that was 2011, and I've been doing it consistently for I guess 14 years now. So.
You can tell. You got the. You got the.
Thank you.
I mean, the songwriting's incredible. The heartbreak song got me. You know, I'm feeling the
Thank
feels.
you.
You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Perfect.
But yeah, I'm sure John has a couple questions. Here
I do have a couple
Yeah,
questions,
he's getting good.
but before I ask him,
Yeah.
I just want to double down on what Andrew said. That was a very powerful and moving performance. So
Thank you.
I almost
thank
left
you.
after the first song. I was like, fuck if I'm getting on the stage.
And thank you. I'll take that as a compliment as well.
Yeah,
Thank you. I'll take
Jordan's gotta
anything as a
follow up.
compliment. That's it's great. Honestly.
Well, you said
And I know that song because you opened for me once at MVP.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I just went and saw you at MVP, and you used your looper.
Oh,
and
for
you
that-
did that
for that
song with
guy?
a looper, and I was
Yeah.
just like, okay.
Yeah. My goal is to make all the other performers leave.
As you
I think that's a good goal to have.
It's a good
honestly.
goal. Really, it really is.
It works.
well, you mentioned 14 years, so I do want to ask you this because that's a long period of time, and something Andrew had touched on at the beginning of the show is as creatives, there are a lot of roadblocks internally and externally, throughout the process. Hardships, questioning, self-doubt, a lot of it. So I just want to know how you stay motivated and inspired during tough times or those creative blocks.
Well, honestly, it is. Yeah, it's very hard. It's very tough at times to get yourself as a solo artist. It's just get self motivated and kind of. But what really helps is collaboration. Recently has just been a thing. That's why I was talking about the duo that I am starting this year. We're releasing our own
Sort
stuff.
of accountability.
I heard one of their songs, and it's really good. Dude, it's really good. Yeah, I'm stoked.
I can't. Yeah, he's gonna just say what he wants.
But didn't you guys just collaborate on a promo video for this? That
Yeah,
was
we
pretty
did,
good.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good song
We wrote
for
a little thing.
We wrote a song,
You did, yeah.
if you call it that.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
great.
I call it a song. We posted it.
a
so
jingle, if you will.
It wasn't.
There was an outtake that we didn't want to put in there.
No. No, I think that was your idea, but yeah.
We're live right now, boys. But let's save that one for later.
Give us the
That'll be
juices.
the blooper reel, yeah.
So when you're talking about working with other artists and stuff, so
Yeah.
when did you decide that you were rather than going solo all the time, you would reach out to others? Because that is a brave thing to do as an artist. You know what I mean? You can
Yeah.
You can have the idea, but when you actually execute it, that's
Yeah.
where the magic happens.
Yeah, well, it really is just about, like, you really can't, like, unless you start talking to people and get in the same room with them and start writing with them, you can't, like, from the outset just go, oh, I don't want to write with that, like, write with that person necessarily, or write with this person. But it's really just about getting a feel for people and getting in the same room and seeing what comes out of it.
Yeah,
And
see
I
what
think that's
energy, yeah.
and I think it helps with the solo stuff too. Like, potentially, it just kind of, it gets, other angles are always important. Other perspectives for.
I was going to say the
writing
new
process,
perspective
yeah.
brings on a new perspective for you. You guys kind of
Yeah.
collide together, and all of a sudden a brand new third
Yeah.
perspective kind of comes to light. So.
Yeah, absolutely. It's it's been fun.
I bet it is fun. I mean, with your talent, the people you're working with is, I mean,
Yeah.
I can only imagine what's about to come, especially with the movie that's coming out and you getting a track in that. That's incredible. Congratulations.
Yeah, tell
Thank
us
you.
about that placement a little bit. That's sick stuff.
So when I lived in California in 2019. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm going to talk about it. There's my wife. She doesn't like me to talk about that year. We lived in California for a year, and during that time, I basically had to start over as a musician because I had no contacts out there. So it was incredibly hard to get going in that year. So I was just like, I'm just going to take all this time and write. And luckily I had that opportunity. I was very, lucky to have that opportunity and having someone who was pushing me and kind of like, in
Blessings,
the right direction.
truly.
Yeah, totally. And I was just wanting to submit to all these niche sync companies. I knew the bigger ones, the TV and film, like that's how you get your music onto movies and
Placements,
TV and
yeah.
stuff. Placements,
Sync
yeah.
licensing.
Yeah, sync
right?
licensing and all that stuff.
Yep.
So I submitted to a lot of them, kept, and that is a really slow business in and of itself, and I kept these guys' contacts, and they just happened to have an opening for a song, and I had this song, and it just worked. I mean, that's kind of pretty much how it works. It's just connections and timing, really.
Yeah, timing is huge. I mean,
Yeah.
timing for everything. Timing for this event.
Yeah.
Originally had a different date. We had a shift
I
and pivot, and
know.
here we are.
And it rained. It didn't rain today.
it-
Didn't
yeah,
rain
and
today.
thank you, Jordan, for being a part
You
of
like
this.
my little
We-
tidbits I throw
Yeah,
in
I
there?
love
It didn't
it.
rain today.
It's required. It's
Yeah,
why
let's hear
you're
for
here. That's
Jordan.
what we hired you for.
So Jordan's out there. Jordan's out there on the ocean, playing music. That's incredible. That is. Let's get like. How do you feel being on land now after being the entertainment on a cruise line? Like that is incredible, man.
I sometimes just stare out at the ocean sometimes, and I'm like, where are the UFOs? This is bullshit. I always say there's UFOs.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
swear to God, every time before I would go after a show, I go home to go to bed, and I'd be like, I'm gonna sit out here for like 5 minutes and see if anything comes out.
Yeah. I mean, aliens exist. So when you talk about that on Beyond the Stage
They
Live.
do.
Yeah, they do. Aliens exist. Let's hear it for them.
I just
Let's hear it
ordered
for 'em, folks.
I gotta talk to you because I just ordered this book that this guy from the Pentagon did. It's fire.
Oh, dude, count me in.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's amazing that we share a universe with so many beings out there, and we are one being on one spinning rock across the universe. And we're here, and he's playing in the ocean. Is there any times where you kind of feel trapped, or you ever feel like you're free there? How's
No.
claustrophobic? Like, what are you feeling? What are you feeling out there? Yeah.
Before I went on these things, I would talk to people, other musicians and things, and they'd be like, I just can't do it, man. You feel like you're stuck on that. Now, granted, I'm only on it for like 5 weeks, maybe at a time, or 3. So when you're on there and then you meet the bartenders and the people, I'm like, how long you guys on there? They're like, 8 months, man. I'm like, yeah, that can feel trapped.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool. At that time I was drinking. I'm like, I'll just have my bottle of Riesling, please. Thank you.
Gotta think about your decision as I walk away about mine. Right. Well, that's fascinating to think about because us as, consumers of your art, when we're listening to your tracks and listening to your music that you're releasing, you're out there doing covers, you're doing anything and everything and pivoting within your own artistry. How do you bridge the originality to the covers and kind of still get your creative juices going?
I don't write all the time. I've been writing a lot more recently, which, my head's a lot more clear, so I'm writing a lot, which, that's great. But with covers, it was something I've been doing for so long in bands with Jason, and I had such a catalog of music. And when I worked for Howl at the Moon, my boss was like, my entertainment director, he goes, your job is to learn 3 different songs in 3 different genres every week. And I was like, bet.
Okay. Yeah.
And so that's kind of how I got started going into country and learning 80s and learning like all these different things. But the original stuff, when I wasn't able to write, because I don't just write all the time just to write. I do it when something hits me. And so covers were just something I would always dick around with, and I like doing covers.
Yeah.
Keeps the juices flowing, regardless.
It does.
Yeah, it's definitely for me, like when I played music, I still am a musician, but I'm just not active on stage. But I loved doing metal versions of different songs, you know, the pop goes punk kind of thing. And I was a big fan of that kind of vibe. We did one ourselves. We did 7 Years by Lucas Graham. That was a lot of fun.
Oh, cool. What? I gotta hear
the
that.
Ocean Grid,
Yeah,
7 years cover.
It was so much fun. Dude, it was so much fun, dude. It was actually the...
Do it.
It was so fun because when we were doing that, the producer, Jake Bryant, he was like, you're going to have to do this whole thing in one take, I think. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, just try. And then I landed one take, the second verse of it. Yeah. And it was such a cool moment when we got through it. And he was like, that's it. We're good.
You're like, I'm not paying for the studio time. I just nailed that.
Dude, cut it in half, literally. Yeah, it was quite a moment. But those moments were like so cool because I didn't have to use my own lyrics, even though I love my lyrics. I love originals, and that's what I do. But that cover, that moment of getting it done and feeling like I did this man who created this music at a service, just like with metal. Like I took a whole new spin on it, and that was a moment that I can't relate. It's just something new for me, and I still feel that moment when I listen to it. I'm like, I can literally visualize myself in that studio trying to get Lucas Graham to metal. You know what I mean? It was a cool moment. So. Definitely feel it there. And you guys make it such a good pair, though. I will say that you guys
Thank you.
sessions.
We're cute, yeah.
This is the perfect sessions
We're super cute.
combination. I can just say that perfect for what we're trying to do.
You know, we
here
try.
beyond the stage.
I met Charlie because Jason, my old drummer, was working with
Jason.
him.
Jason.
Hey,
Shout out, Jason!
He was
J-Dog.
a guest. Yeah, Jason was actually a guest with our Beyond the Stage live event.
He's been on this
That's right.
stage.
Yes, he performed. Yeah.
And when our band broke up, he's like, I'm working with this guy Charlie Milliken, and I was like, and that's how I found out about you.
Yeah, man. That was
And
a while
so
ago.
it's just
Wow.
kind of wild.
Yeah. That was a while ago. That's crazy.
I do have a question here. This is from Bill.
It's my dad.
Hey, shout out Pops. Hey.
Thanks, Dad.
Hey, my dad's in the crowd as well. Shout out Pops here. Shout out Jack. My family's here. My baby
big dad
Charlie's
vibes,
over
big
there,
dad
and my
vibes. How many
mother.
families
So,
we
shout
got?
out to our squad.
Yeah, families.
Yes. Family friendly, all ages. Tell your friends. Who gets better drum sounds in the studio?
Jesus
You or
Christ.
your dad?
Me, because
Okay,
Oh, shots
I
fired.
embrace all the new, are we allowed to curse? I embrace
keep
all
on.
the new shit.
Yeah.
And he, I don't know, splice and loops and all that shit, and East West, man, killing it. But yeah, there's a little.
I see. That's
We'll
awesome.
we'll send each other these random things. It's like I found a pack today. It's like, and that's like all we say to each other. Because both of my parents, they taught me everything I know about writing and producing and
Wow.
everything since I was
awesome.
18.
That's
it was
beautiful.
basically like they were like, you can go, to college and do all this stuff and live here, and we can, give you like a songwriter boot camp kind of deal, where I just am at home writing all day, and then at the end of the day, they would judge all my songs, and that felt great.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I bet
great.
it does feel great. It makes you a better musician, competitor.
They called them green light sessions. I call it trauma. But I learned a lot. So it was as far as my production and all that stuff, that side of it. I am also a music producer, and that was sped up infinitely because I lived with them, and they taught me everything they know. And
Charlie actually produced one of my songs, a
did.
cover.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Sure. I do things for my friends,
That's awesome. We are about to wrap up. If John has any last thoughts or anything before we ask this last question and wrap it up.
Well, I know that there's someone special in your life. I want to know I heard from a little birdie there might be some romance in your life. No romance? All right,
gross,
birdies
man.
be burping. Birdie's live, bro. Bird's live.
There's a new bird.
Well, then we're going to fly right to the next question.
Ooh, you had that segue lined up and everything, man.
It's getting hot here.
She would have been.
Hey, that's funny. It's funny.
Actually,
yeah.
Andrew, why don't you go ahead and ask the question
Yeah, man.
regarding influences? Because I feel like that's something that's really critical, and that's something that everyone needs to know that, is not what I was asking.
Sure. So, as a musician, man, we have influences on music. We take in so much. But who would you say, Charlie, first? Who would you say your music positive influence is? When you were a little one, you mentioned family already, but if that stays consistent, who was your music positive influence when you were a young lad, when the naysayers were saying, hey, man, music's the long road, don't take it? Who's that person?
Okay, so it was basically what they were pumping through the house, which was Earth, Wind & Fire, Chicago, Stevie Wonder.
Let's go.
Yeah, it was just like killer stuff. And then they were breaking it down like, all right, this is what makes this song, this is why this song is so good and all that stuff. And then eventually it was like...
It's your family.
Yeah, and so while I was, growing up and all that stuff, that was being also like subconsciously in my veins, just being pumped every day.
Yeah.
So that's... And I still love it. Still love all that stuff.
So who would you say who was the biggest component in your growth family-wise? Anyone... You said dad is on the drummer. Is
no.
it no?
No, but no.
Yeah.
Our dog was great.
Your dog?
Yeah, no.
That's a great answer though.
Mom and dad.
Mom and
Really,
dad.
yeah.
Shout out to pops. Mom and pops. That's huge.
I think.
Thank you for raising him as such. Well, thank you.
Yeah, they can't stop saying nice things about everything that's happened tonight so far. Like this
That's
whole
so
event.
Other than the
everything.
drumming.
This is
Thank you
like-
guys for making him
Yeah,
so
really.
that we could make this night possible.
It's the only reason they made me. I was made for this, literally.
It's your
I was made for
project.
this.
Yeah.
I don't know how much time we have left, but anyway.
We're about to wrap it up. Yeah.
Childhood was that, and then when I got to have my own thoughts and feelings and everything.
Yeah.
And it still continues to be Mr. John Mayer.
John Mayer. All right.
Still number one.
Cool. That's cool.
Anyway.
John Mayer. Great. That's a great name drop. Jordan, we've asked you before, but who is your music positive influence? And what
Too
music-
short.
Too short.
Oh my God. Titty Boy LaCroix.
But beyond the music positive influence of the crowd, and then a little bit of influence of music for you.
So I'm confused by the question. You're saying what?
Who is the music positive influence? Like family, friends, music teacher?
Oh, my brother.
Your brother.
Yeah, who's right here. He's gonna do a song with me
Hey,
later,
shout
too.
out, bro.
Hey.
Thank you
Well,
for
my
being
brother
here.
did show me hip hop. He did show me, everything. I mean, and he showed me Menace to Society and Boys in the Hood and all the
Hey.
dope stuff.
The
And
Essentials.
what's your brother's name?
Kai.
Kai. Hey.
Yeah.
Shout out, Kai.
If you've ever had Dude Seriously Hot Sauce, that's the guy.
Love that.
Oh, no shit.
Oh wow.
So,
Wow.
but honestly,
Wow.
What got me into really writing and getting that going was Chris Martin from Coldplay and Jack's Mannequin. The Andrew
Jack's
Van
Mannequin. That's a great. Yeah. That's a great answer.
Yeah.
So we got John Mayer and Jack's Mannequin. Well, yeah, that's awesome. You guys are incredible, and we thank you so much for being a part of this. Just as much as they're saying the kind words, we're also saying the kind words. We have been. Thank you for pivoting, Charlie,
Yeah.
from that early date to this date.
Of course.
You never know what could happen. Huge shout out to Sunday Drives, though. Let's give a quick shout
Yeah,
out to Sunday
dude,
Drives.
Sunday
They were
Drive.
supposed to perform on our first one, but a lot goes on with that group. And
Because they were supposed to be right now.
Yeah, they were supposed to be you.
Yeah, I'm Adam.
Yeah. What's up, man?
But yeah, shout out to Adam and Nick. Those guys are the real ones, and we really appreciate the whole music scene in general. Because without the scene, we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing, and we're stronger together in numbers, stronger in numbers. So the collective is here, and this is Beyond the Stage sessions. Thank you guys.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys so much.
And now,
Am I right away?
And
yeah,
now-
he's coming up in just
It's
one.
you.
Jordan's
You're
coming
up
up in just 1 second. Yep. We made it. We're here.
What
We're
a-
here.
What a night.
Hey everyone, we appreciate everyone. We're about to be getting started with Jordon Frank, but before we get to that, we're going to talk a little bit about the future and what's happening with Beyond the Stage. Hi, buddy. How are you doing?
Go ahead.
Yeah, so first things first, we are an interview journalism media company. So we do events, but we also do interviews of all kinds. We do box office interviews, which is located at Madison Theater, where we interview artists that come through on tour in the box office. We do interviews at Native on the Levee, which we're about to announce right now the future of Beyond the Stage. And the first one we're about to start is Beyond the Stage Sports, where we're going to start interviewing athletes of all kinds, professional. Some Bengals players are on the docket, and athletes across the city as far as Indianapolis. There's no local to this. We're just going to interview as many athletes and get their take on music they're listening to before they go on the field, music that they want to show off to friends, maybe artists that they want to promote. We're going to talk about that. We consider, because it's Shakespeare, all the world's a stage, so everyone is on a stage to some degree. So that is kind of our take on it. We're also going to do Beyond the Stage Foodies, where we're going to...
Very excited for that.
Yeah, he's got the food down. So we're going to interview some chefs, some people in the industry. He works in the industry himself, so we're going to get kind of a on-the-ground take. And then we're also going to do Beyond the Stage Business, where we start to interview business owners. There's so much that goes into running your own business. We'd like to get to know them behind the scenes, beyond the stage. You know what I mean? So where they're kind of like letting us know what they do, how they incorporate their family into their business or not, what they're listening to while they're in the office when doors are closed and they're not open for business, and everything in between. So Beyond the Stage Sports, Foodies, and Business are coming your way. And we're going to be doing so many things. Me and John have a good slate of people we're going to interview. It's going to be a great time. So if you stay tuned to the Beyond the Stage universe, if you scan the QR, there's a QR right on the table where Jordon Frank's merch is. And on the handbill, if you go there, there's the website, the Instagram, the Facebook, everything's there. You follow us and you'll see firsthand what we're doing. And before you know it, hopefully we'll be interviewing your favorite athlete, your favorite restaurant owner, or you're a chef that you may admire, or staff at a bar, restaurant. We're going to interview as many as possible that the universe allows. Yeah. We're going to interview everybody. We're starting.
And just to piggyback off of what you said, the world is a stage. And if you walk into a grocery store, listen close, you'll hear music. Every football, basketball game you go to, you're hearing music. It's the entertainment industry, and we're all people who are either entertaining or being entertained. So the community's global. It really comes down to what moves us and helping other people have the visibility that they deserve to tell their story, to tell your story. That's really all I got as far as that goes.
Yes. Thank you, John. Thank you, Jordan. Jordan is about to crush the music, and we are going to step off here, and we'll close it out at the end of the night right after he's finished. But until then, enjoy Jordon Frank, and this
Jordan.
is Beyond the Stage Sessions. Thank you. And yes, tip your bartender, please. Thank you.
Like, we shouldn't have to remind people, but we do. So we'll just tell you one more time to tip your bartenders.
What's up, everybody?
Doesn't even know.
This song's for you. It's called My Friends. I live in a little apartment right up the street and not very far from all the bars where my friends like to go. And we may not be all the smartest, but when it comes down to the heart, there ain't nobody else I'd rather know. Cause I've been places, I've seen faces, I've seen ocean, I've seen land, I've seen good, I've seen bad and in between. And I've seen ups and I've seen downs, but when all my friends come around, all the bad just ain't as bad as it may seem. We like playing cards and hanging out in our backyards, and every now and then we all may disagree. But when it comes to push and shove, we all would just put down our gloves and smile, cause we're right where we wanna be. Cause I've been places, I've seen faces, I've seen ocean, I've seen land, I've seen good, I've seen bad, and in between. And I've seen ups and I've seen downs when all my friends come around. All the bad just ain't as bad as it may seem. We don't know how long we'll all be singing the same song. As for now, there ain't no reason to complain. Cause there's a million people that you'll meet, but there's no way that they'll compete with all my friends. Now bring back that refrain, let's go. Cause I've been places, I've seen faces, I've seen ocean, I've seen land, I've seen good, I've seen bad, and in between. And I've seen ups and I've seen downs when all my friends come around. All the bad just ain't as bad as it may seem. Just ain't as bad as it may seem.
Sometimes when the weather changes like this, I get like a little bit of a cold, but it might have been from the cigarettes I smoked at Stanley's last night. Who could be sure? This next song is a song I wrote. I call it dating, which I used to do a lot. Like, I would be like, I think we're dating, and we weren't. And I'd be like, what do you mean? And I wrote a lot of heartbreak songs about like I'm the asshole now in the story. You know what I mean? But back in the day, it was like, why don't you love me? Well, because we're not dating. Anyway, so I'm dating this girl, right? And this is a song about her. It's called If I Could. The way you move, girl, I can't help but crack a smile. You play that jukebox like it's going out of style. It's getting late and you just ordered one more beer. Should probably get on home, but I am just not thinking clear. You may think I'm just not worth it, but it couldn't hurt to try. And we better do it soon while we still have got the time. You may think I'm just a bum who's living off his daddy's dime, but I'd give it all away if I could say that you are mine. There's no surprises, see this happens every time. Your love was like a snake and you were wrapped around my mind. And you've given me your body and you've given me your time, but then you took them both away like you were running from a crime. You may think I'm just not worth it, but it couldn't hurt to try. And we better do it soon while we still have got the time. You may think I'm just a bum who's living off his daddy's dime, but I'd give it all away if I could say that you are mine. And I don't regret a single word that I said. And it may have been too soon, but something brought me here to you. And I don't expect you to come on crawling back. I wish that I could play it cool,
I'm still waiting here for you. You may think I'm just not worth it, and it couldn't hurt to try, but we better do it soon while we still have got the time. You may think I'm just a bum who's living off his daddy's dime, but I give it all away if I could say that you are mine. Yes, I give it all away if I could say that you are mine. Yes, I give it all away if I could say that you are mine.
This is I'll be moving around from instrument to instrument a little bit, so just I'm cool with people talking while I'm doing that, so don't worry about that, because awkward silence is like the worst thing in the world, right, Jason? Yes. Can I get a little more vocal on this monitor? I'll try not to cry during this song, because sometimes this song just brings a lot out of me. But years ago, my first band, Frankly Speaking, we would all go to my parents' house for practice, and we'd sit outside after practice, and usually Jason was just already there getting free food from my mother, and Zach would show up last. But we'd sit around outside and talk about how big we were gonna be. We'd smoke cigarettes, talk about how it's gonna be awesome when we're big. Anyway, it's called Where It Began.
We were just playing songs. It seemed like nothing could go wrong. We were all friends, and music gave us life. It made lovers and husbands and wives, and we never wanted it to end. But you gotta grow up, and you gotta move on. Can we go back where it began? That big room where dreams and hearts all sang. Please take me home. Nights where we'd say we'll get there soon, smoking in chairs beneath the moon. Please take me home. We pack the car in the morning and get to the venue just in time, and they'd start to cheer. It seems so long ago, the hotels and hanging after shows. What's it like to have a New Year's? But you gotta grow up. You gotta move on. Can we go back where it began?
After the show, we're gonna go start a fire somewhere, make it manly stuff. I really blame my sponsor on this, my buddy Lloyd. Lloyd's my sponsor right there. He, regardless, now that I've done my fist step and I've gotten everything off the table to him, I'm like crying like a fucking, all the time. I was already kind of a bitch anyway, but now it's like, whoa. Yeah, yeah. Talk amongst yourself for a second. Good job, Jordan. Oh, I don't need this. Okay, talking's over. This is a fun little song I wrote about my friend Candace. Used to come over after she would get done with bartending and I'd get done playing my gigs and we would just drink and just sing songs obnoxiously loud. And it's called Until the Dawn. Never knew which way to go till you came and you showed me so. Well, I have the heart and you have the soul. Together we are one and whole. Also, Tyler, it's not supposed to be romantic. Is he even here? Is he in the bathroom? That's perfect. Good timing. You are the apple of my eye. We die to live and we live to die. There is no problem we can't face. There is no dream we cannot chase. 'Cause you and I, we are made to lie in each other's arms. From the night into the dawn. Drink some booze when work gets done, and we shoot the breeze till morning comes. We share our dreams, our biggest fears, and we laugh until we broke the tears. 'Cause you and I, we are made to lie in each other's arms. From the night into the dawn. From the night into the dawn. Thank you. I don't know what song's next. Give me 1 sec. Where'd my phone go? Anybody know? Oh, there it is. That's cool. This is what happened last time. Remember that, Jason? Last time, Jason, I was up here, I was like, I'm gonna step on everything and I'm gonna mess everything up. Okay, cool. So, as many people know, I'm a little over 4 months sober, which is great. Thanks. And I used to sit around and always just play this little, like, probably for like 10 years, and I'd be messed up, like, you know, on whatever, and we'd just be like, I was always doing this little riff, but I never could come up with any lyrics for it, and I never could come up with a melody for it. I just couldn't do it. And I forgot I do. To quote Jason, Jordan is mediocre at a lot of many instruments, and I am very good at one.
But anyway, I was about 2 weeks sober, and I started doing this, and I started going. But I can't whistle. I can't whistle for shit, right? So in the song, there's a whistle to it that took me probably 15 minutes to do. Like the rest of the song, I just laid it out, and then the whistle. So I'm like, we gotta do another take. We gotta do another take. I can't do it. But anyway, it's weird when things hit you when they're supposed to hit you. So this song's called Just One More, and it's basically about my journey from addiction into sobriety. I didn't know if I would make it past another year. I got bruises on my body and the weekend's not so clear. My friends are all so worried and they don't let me no help, 'cause they know that in the end I gotta save me from myself. And my family, yeah, they warn me, oh, they warn me all the time. Just how long you gonna keep trying to pay this ticket fine? It's funny when you think that all the good times always last, while you order just one more and keep on blurring out your past. Now the bars are always open, they ain't closing no time soon. Boy, they taught me every day after the sun goes down to snooze. I gotta keep on going, the horizon's in my view. When my ghosts come back to haunt me, there ain't nothing I can do. And my family, yeah, they warn me, oh, they warn me all the time. But how long can I keep lying, telling everyone I'm fine? It's funny when you think that all the good times always last, while you order just one more and keep on blurring out your past. How long you gonna keep trying to pay this ticket fine? It's funny when you think that all the good times always last, while you order just one more and keep on blurring out your past. Yeah, you order just one more and keep on blurring out your past. Thank you. I'd like to invite my brother Kai Schneider up here to play a song with me. Give it up, come on!
Fuck yeah!
What I'm talking about. So everyone always asks me about the ships. What happened on the ships? Tell me everything about the ships.
So I wrote a song about it. It's called Living Like Me. I hope I get the lyrics right because it's new. The interesting thing is I'm recording this song with Michael McCarthy's guitar player in 2 weeks. If you know who Michael McCarthy is, he's... yes. I don't obviously know him. But Marcagi, yeah. You played Little League with him. He's got 6.4 million followers on Spotify. You'll hear, you've heard his song on Alt Nation and stuff. So we're gonna record this song together in a couple weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4. I drank shitty white wine in castles in Lisbon, stayed up drunk all night and walked around Pompeii. Got a few tattoos, ain't no Cozumel. I got myself a massage and I was on my way. I had a blast in El Paso, a bit too much. Man, the way that they drink, I shouldn't be judged. Smoked some weed in Jamaica, rode a donkey in Greece, swam with sharks in St. Thomas and hung out with monkeys. Life can take you to places you can never dream. Sometimes it's what you want, sometimes it's what you need. Take the good with the bad and everything in between. They say it's crazy out here when you're living like me. When you're living like me. I drank some beer on the beach in the Dominican. Kissed the girl in the ocean while her brother got tan. Smoked cigars in Puerto Rico with a friend of mine's dad. Had a pork fried lunch that wasn't that half bad. Life can take you to places you can never dream. Sometimes it's what you want, sometimes it's what you need. Take the good with the bad and everything in between. They say it's crazy out here when you're living like me. When you're living like me. I pushed the Eiffel Tower a couple of times and I found a few hearts that shouldn't be mine. I tripped a little in Italy and then played a show. Hell, if I was any good, but sometimes that's how it goes. Life can take you to places you can never dream. Sometimes it's what you want, sometimes it's what you need. Take the good with the bad and everything in between. They say it's crazy out here when you're living like me. Yo, it's crazy out here when you're living like me. When you're living like me. You take the good with the bad and everything in between. It's crazy out here when you're living like me. Give it up for Kai, y'all. I love how I'm bringing you guys up. I'm a total come down. I'm just like, yeah. I'm basically playing this show the way I used to live my life. It's just gonna be a big party for like a second, and then I'm gonna really piss you off, make you really depressed. This is a newer song, as in like 2 days ago. And I checked on a friend of mine that when I met her, she was sober, and then she slipped a little bit, and she hasn't gotten back up. So, she can walk a straight line, and she'll tell you she's fine, while her nose is still running, and she's drinking cheap wine. People think that they know, but they don't know a thing. It's the one she keeps close that won't give her a ring. But they say misery loves company, and that's all that she keeps. And her soul, it screams aloud, but she can't make a peep. And she's running, but she
She says she ain't afraid, but she knows that she's stuck. And she tells herself it's just a string of bad luck. While her mom and her grandma all wait for a call, and they wonder if she'll even call them at all. But they say misery loves company, and that's all that she keeps. And her soul, it screams loud, but she can't make a peep. There's a part of her that's running, but she won't move her feet. We're all praying that she makes it, my sweet Billie Jean. She lives her life at full speed ahead. She thinks nobody cares, but it's all in her head. They say misery loves company, that's all that she keeps. And her soul, it screams loud, but she won't make a peep. There's a part of her that's running, but she can't move her feet. We're all praying that she make it, my sweet Billie Jean. My sweet Billie Jean. My sweet Billie Jean. My sweet Billie Jean. That's a new one from me. I'm still working out the kinks of playing it. I got 2 more songs. Let's go.
Best I can give you is 2. Best I can give you is 2. I could. I mean, I think I'm supposed to play until 9:55 or something like that.
Let's go. Oh, you got 7 minutes.
I retract my invite from Jamal coming to this show. Kind of just forgot what song I was gonna do. Oh yeah. Okay, this is this song won American Songwriter Magazine's best breakup song, and I wrote it. It's basically if you are in a relationship and you kind of you know that all the effort you're gonna put into it, even if you try to work it as hard as you can, it's almost too late because it's going into just a direction that's just not gonna work. And you'll hear it. I wrote this song kind of in my head when I was holding my ex-girlfriend at the time, and it's called "Can't Hold the River." Which one is that you said? Not you. That's exactly the point. It's called "Can't Hold the River." I'm scared to let you go, but I know it in my soul. It's best to beat the storm before the thunder rolls. It's not an easy thing, trying to fly with broken wings. We gotta close the book before the story's told.
Now we could keep on trying till we find our way. We can listen to what other people say. It's a cold, dark world when it looks that way. But you can't hold the river when it runs away. Gotta do what's right. It keeps me up at night, while my arms were wrapped around you tight. We're running out of time. It's not the lack of trying, but the future for us just ain't so bright. Now we could keep on trying till we find our way. We can listen to what other people say. It's a cold, dark world when it looks this way. But you can't hold the river when it runs away. No, you can keep on trying till we find our way. We can listen to what other people say. It's a hard pill to swallow when it feels this way. But you can't hold the river when it runs away. No, you can't hold the river when it runs away. Thank you. This is my last song. It doesn't need an introduction. It's called Chasing Butterflies. Here it goes. And if you don't know, it's about my dog that passed away from cancer in 2016. Right now, it has about 2.2 million views on YouTube for the music video. I get to comment every single day on about 10 to 15 people that have shared their story with me. And it's a truly blessing. It's truly a blessing that I got to do that. And that I wrote this song out of my heartbreak that somehow is mending people's. When I first saw you, I knew I had to take you home. My friends, they argue I couldn't raise you on my own. But I was sure that you were meant to be with me. You were my angel, sent from above to set me free. Let's get in my car, and I will take you for a ride. We'll go to the bar and we'll greet all the customers inside. Now I don't know of the love you felt inside. My only hope is you're up there chasing butterflies. Ooh. Through all the hard times, you were right there by my side. And when I needed answers, I just looked into your eyes. I won't forget all that you've done for my life. My only hope is you're up there chasing butterflies. I know we'll be together another day, another time. But until then, just keep on chasing butterfly. But until then, just keep on chasing butterfly. Thank you all so much for being here. This means so much to me, you have no idea. Give it up for Charlie John, you guys. That guy's an absolute monster. Be good to yourselves, be good to others. Just keep on chasing butterflies.
Check. Oh.
Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Let's hear it for Jordon Frank right now.
Make
Come
some
on,
noise
let's go.
for Jordan one more time. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Zach. Yeah, we're about to close things out with Charlie and Jordan, but I want to give a huge, massive shout out to the staff here at Radio Artifact, the bartenders for Urban Artifacts, the crew, the team here beyond the stage, just every one of you, the live stream, just everyone that was involved in this is it's humbling, and we're just some artists that are just trying to shed some light on other artists, and all the world's a stage, and this is their opportunity to speak their truth and speak their piece. So thank you so much. My name is Andrew Eisler. This is John G. Ferrari. And then Mike Heffron is somewhere around here.
Where you
He's
at,
back.
Mike?
Let's give Mike
There he
Heffron
is.
a shout out.
Dan
And then Dan
and
Galligan.
Mike.
Dan Galligan, he is our behind-the-scenes photographer.
Our production team is killer.
Yeah,
oh
dude,
my
we
God.
have an amazing team.
This has been the best Beyond the Stage so far, and we have all of you, every last one of you who's been involved and came out tonight to thank. I'm so warm. My heart is so full right now. I
too.
cannot. Charlie, Jordan,
Come on, you guys.
please,
Let's go.
thank you
We're
guys
gonna take a
so
photo.
much.
We're gonna take a
We're
thank
gonna do
you.
a quick photo.
Yeah, man. Hey, let's go.
All of them. Smile for all the cameras. It's a lot of cameras in.
So before we go out, what were your thoughts on tonight? How do you feel about it? How are your thoughts on the performance, the crowd, the venue? What are your thoughts, man?
Oh, it was amazing. It was amazing. I would love to. I'm going to support this place forever. Like, this is my favorite thing to do. I love this so much. This was our first show, right? This was killer. This was so cool.
Let's
You guys
go.
all did an amazing job. Yeah.
Jordan,
And
I
you
want to
did
do the
amazing.
same. I'm going to pass
Yeah.
it off. Just please share your experience tonight.
Well, you guys got to see some sides of me. It's not easy to sing when you're crying. It really isn't. So, what? Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. No, this has been awesome, man. It's very hard to get people to come out to see you play a lot these days. It doesn't matter if it's right down the street, and it doesn't matter if it's a million miles away. If you can get people and you get that support and the love that you have, then it's an amazing thing to be a part of. So I'm glad you guys all came. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
No, thank you. Seriously.
It is very hard. He does speak a lot of truth in the scene. I've been in the music scene for a very long time, and I've seen the phases of which the scene has grown and has collapsed, grown again and collapsed. And right now, the music scene is wide open. It's a wild, wild west out there. So if anyone has any artistry, Jason, you out there, that guy's talented too. He's incredible. So it's just one of those things where if you get the opportunity, take the risk, because this is the time. Tomorrow is not promised, and this is your chance to shine. So we'd love to shed light. If you want to become a part of us, that QR code, or you can go to beyondthestage.live on the website or the Instagram. Send us a message, and we can get you involved, and we are staying very forward. Our next event here will be March 14th, Pi Day 3.14. We'll be
Pi
here
Day.
in this room. Not announced any artists yet. You have to find out online for that. But we are very excited to bring on new artists to the Beyond the Stage universe. There's actually a selfie station down there. You can go take a picture in front of the flag before you get out of here. Yes, and there's merch. There's merch. Jordon Frank has merch.
Get that merch.
Printed right at Native on the Levee. Yes. Hey, right there.
Dane's sporting it.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Huge shout out to Jay Banks, the mad scientist
Shout out,
on that
Jay.
creation. Huge shout out to Jay for sure at the Native brand. Another shout out to Leaf and Limb on the levee. These plants.
Thank
Hey,
you guys.
let's hear it. These
We
plants
got
are still
friends
for
up
sale.
here with
yes,
us.
we are. We're jamming with the living. And then another shout out to Kelly's Cleaning Service,
Shout out Threadworks.
Threadworks, and Mayor Law. Yes.
Shout out Jackie.
Shout out Jackie for sure. They couldn't be here tonight, but they will be in the crowd soon enough. She comes to all the events. She's super great. So,
All right, this is it. This is the end of our show, but I just want to reiterate, I worked until 4:30 on the website, 4:30 this morning. Please, if you are an artist or if you have artists, whether it's people who sell physical art or people who make digital art or people who make music, please direct them to the website, or you can personally jump on there, reach out to us, and recommend somebody to us because we are just getting started.
Hey, let's hear it.
Thank you, guys.
Let's hear it, guys.
That goes
Thank you so
double
much.
for y'all at home. Thank you so much.
let's go.
Beyond the Stage Sessions. We're out of here.
Beyond the Stage Sessions. First one in the books. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the Beyond the Stage universe. Have a good night. Tip your bartenders.